Hey folks, this is a AP Stats question. This is interpreting dot plots and IQRs and outliers and all that stuff. So here we have two dot plots here. In the first two races of the at the dog track, the times in seconds are on the dogs are given by looks like here's a race here and here's a race here. So the first question is asking, in either race, are any of the times considered to be outliers? So we'll explain that, you guys. We'll calculate those. So, and then part B says each dog ran in one race but not the other. So if we combined all the times, does the new set of times have any outliers? So we'll explain that also. And then we're going to explain the answers to A and B on that, okay? So let's go ahead and see if there's any outliers, you guys. So in either race, are any of the times considered to be outliers? Okay, so in the first race, you guys, there's 11 numbers right here. So if I go into the sixth one right here, my median is going to be 65, okay? And then my first quartile is going to be 64, and my third quartile is going to be 66, okay? And remember how you find the median, you guys. The median is the middle number, so it'd be the sixth number, and then you don't count the median, so there's 5 numbers below that, so the median of the 5 numbers below that would be quartile 1, and the median of the 5 numbers above that would be quartile 3. So that's how I'm getting 64 and 66. Okay, the IQR is the difference of those, so it's equal to 2. So any time that's below quartile 1, so 64 minus 1.5 times 2, and I get 61. So there's no numbers that are below 61 or above quartile 3, which is 66 plus 1.5 times 2 equals 69. I do have one number above that, so 70 is considered an outlier in the first race, okay? Well, let's do the second race, you guys. So similarly, there's 7 values among the second race time, and inspection gives, you know, the quartiles and the median and the 2 quartiles and the median. And the IQR this time is 69 minus 65, which is 4. So anything below quartile 1 minus the 1.5 times the IQR, which is 59. Nothing's below that because this is 61. Okay, or above quartile 3 plus 1.5 times the IQR, which is 75. There's nothing above that, you guys. So there's no outliers in the second race. There's only outliers in the first race, okay? So each dog ran in one race but not the other. So if we combined all the times, does the new set of times have any outliers? So here's all the times combined, you guys. I just combined them all together. So combining these gives 18 values now with quartile 1 and quartile 3 right there. Okay, so there's no value that's below quartile 1 minus 1.5 times the IQR, or above quartile, and I got 58, you guys. There's nothing below 58, and there was nothing above 74 right there. So by combining these sets, there is no outliers right there. So there's an outlier on this one right here, and there is no outlier when I combine these two, which is this guy right here, okay? So, and check it out, you guys. Look at this dot plot and this dot plot, and then when I combine them right here, it doesn't look like there's really any outliers, but it certainly does. I mean, that might be an outlier you'd think when you're guessing it. I would have guessed maybe that one was too, but calculated it, we found it wasn't right there. So the last question is saying, explain the reason for the answer to B in relation to the answer to A. Okay, so I said something like this, you guys. The outlier, which was 70 in the first race, was on the high side, so it was way over here. Look at all the numbers over here. They're way over here. However, the second race had a bunch of values that were up in that 70 range around right there. So when I combined all of these with this, it made it so it wasn't going to be an outlier anymore. Does that make sense, you guys? So something like that. All right, if you find these are helpful, please click like. Thanks, guys. Take care.